What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Stoneblock 2. So, a couple of really cool things have happened in between episodes. One, I finally decided to upgrade everything. So, let me show you. This is called a energy infuser from Draconic Evolutions. It can infuse things and it stores in its inventory 10 million RF. If you guys think that's a lot, watch this. Ta-da! So if we get an energy cell, we upgrade it to the third level, which is Singulum. We can enchant it to give it holding 4, which does a very good thing. I think it gives it like 180 or 200% extra storage. I don't know. It's a lot, guys. So we upgraded all of these machines right here. We upgraded all of these batteries. As you can see, it can hold more. We upgraded all of these right here. We also added the augmentations to them all, and then we copied this setup over here. So now we have a lot more production, and we upgraded these to go to maximum transfer rate because these batteries have a maximum transfer rate of 16 as well. 16 over here, 16 here, so they can keep up. Now, you're probably, oh, I also added a couple of these tier 5s that we grabbed from the crates, from the legendary ones. Those help with my lava production because this one for some reason it bugs out, and I don't know, this one always looks weird, but I didn't have enough. Once I upgraded to this section over here, we had to do it. So all of these are fully upgraded. Now to upgrade these, it's actually super easy considering what we have. Like, we have all the tools and all the machines. The only thing that I didn't have to upgrade them was this stuff right here, the Blizz Rod. But if you guys remember, we had already killed a Blizz with this over here. So what I did is I remade one of these, I captured its soul, and then I just made a spawner with it in there. I did do like a tier 2 spawner just because it was super easy, and then I just hung out over there. I hooked it up. It gave me a bunch of the Blizz. I added a big layer on the top just so I can hold it, and then I took it off because I don't actually need it. I don't think I got a little trophy though, so I might put it back up there just so I can get a little trophy later. And then over here we have a new machine. As you can see, this thing is right here. This is new. This is called an enchant pylon. What this does is if I add these things right here, it's super easy. It actually shows you like little pictures of what you need to do and where you need to put it and all that stuff. If we add something that has an enchantment up here, say we do this. Okay, I don't want to do that, but you guys see how this thing was going down? What this does is it'll consume it and it'll remove one of the enchantments from the item. Now, it can remove multiple enchantments and only put it into one book. But if you guys remember, we have armor and bows and weapons and like all the crazy stuff over here. So right here, there's a couple of enchantments that I can't use the enchanter for, or that are just way too expensive over there, and it's cheaper for me to do it this way. Uh, I think some of the enchantments are really good, but let me show you guys what we came up with. We came up with this right here. This is our book after we disenchanted and enchanted everything because I want to make a new bow. We need something a lot stronger than what we have now, and I looked up a bunch of different types of bows. There's ender bows, there's diamond bows, there's like RF bows and stuff like that. The best one, of course, is gonna be the Wyvern bow from Draconic Evolution. So over here, I have a very simple base setup. This is the tier 2 now. So what you need for this setup is I recommend a battery that's connected to the energy source. And then this thing right here, because it can hold so much, the output is really good. So you just have this set to blue, and then you connect all of your energies into this one right here. And then I just added like a full on scale of output through the back. I did upgrade these right here since we have the new alloy, which was super easy to make, by the way. And then I did that on 2. I made 9 of them because you need one of them to put in here. And then the one that was in here, I kept cycling, like switching that one and that one and that one and that one. And now we have a new recipe that we can craft. So in here, this recipe right here is actually one of the most expensive recipes because it costs a bunch of RF. Let me show you guys. This costs 350 million energy. That's why I needed to upgrade everything, because as soon as I press start, watch how long it takes. Even with these batteries being so good, it's barely at like 7%, 8%, 9%. And that's with like everything fully upgraded and with like really, really good inputs, because these all do like 5,000. But this is what we needed it for, guys. We needed to do this because after we get one of these, which I already have 12, I want one more, we can make our new weapon, which is going to be right here. Oh yeah, while that's going, let me introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Punching Bag. He is pretty cool. We got him using a, where's that wand at? There's a wand. Here it is right here. Target dummy spawner. What this beautiful, beautiful thing does is I can literally spawn in a zombie or a bunch of them, and then we can test our damage on them. Bam. See? We hit for 17.5 to the, I think every part has a different damage ratio. And then the coolest thing is we can put armor on them. So as you can see, this one has armor. We can put hats on them. I don't think they can hold items or shields, but with the armor, I can figure out just about how much damage I do, and I can test out how much damage bows do. And I did test it out. The Wyvern bow is definitely the best one out of all of them so far. Another good option if you don't want to go with the Wyvern bow is this right here. So what is this? This is going to craft us a bow from Tinker's Construct. If we go right here, we click on this bow right here. It's a long bow. We add in all of the extra components. Why are you going over there? I want you right there. Then we go like this. This is what this gives us. 4.5 attack, 4 modifiers, which is really good. And then we get a bunch of enchantments. We get heavy, which is really, really good. It prevents knockback. Rideable means we get an extra modifier. And then there's a couple of other ones. I believe this one prevents Enderman from teleporting around. And then this one does... one of these is really good. I think it's poisonous. Yeah. Poison enemies every time we hit them. We're going to make the fletching out of Ivar, which we used our Tinker's Smeltery. We're going to use the treated wood, which we made earlier. And for the last piece, I need to use this machine right here. Metallurgic infuser. What this is going to do is this is going to help us make a couple of really interesting things. So I need 2 of those. I can just put those in the middle. I can push this beautiful button and we're off. What mod pack is this? Okay, mechanisms. So in here, I need to add diamond on the left and then pulverized obsidian right here. And this is going to give us a brand new alloy. Let me make, how much diamond is this? How much does it take? Oh, it actually takes a lot. Okay, we need more. And if you're wondering how we get that, we just use this pulverizer right here. Boom, 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 boom. That should be enough, right? Mechanisms does have upgrades. It has a couple of upgrades. This is one of them right here. This is a speed upgrade. It's a super easy recipe. It's right here. These, I'll show you guys how we get these right now. Osmium dust, you just grab osmium, put it in the pulverizer, and you're done. I have 2 of them right here. That's what I need. In here, cool, I got these done. We can, if you have stuff over here and you want to empty it out, just click this dump, and it'll empty it out so you can move on to the next thing that you're trying to create. Over here in upgrades, you guys see the speed? If you click this, it'll highlight or it'll show you the information of that upgrade. As you can see, I have 6 out of 8. That should be 7, and then 8 out of 8. And now this is 10 times faster than normal. So it's an easy thing. And then this tells you down here what upgrades you can do. And then I think this allows you to take them out. I don't know, but I want them maxed in there, so we're going to leave them like that. So the reason why this is important is because we need this right here. This is an osmium compressor. What this does is this makes special types of ingots for us. We would need one of these, which I should be able to craft super easily. Perfect. And then I have these, so the only thing I'm missing is a bucket, and then this advanced thing, which requires us to make this right here, which is redstone with osmium inside of that machine. So let's go redstone and let's do, I think I should do like 16 of these just to be safe. And as you can see, it is flying. This is really fast. It's a lot faster than it was before. And now we can craft some of these. I'm gonna craft extras because I know you can use these for other machines. So I'm just gonna put two over there. We'll put two, actually I think they go like this. Yep. And now we have our new machine. Click. This machine, the osmium compressor, only has two recipes. It can make the refined obsidian and it makes glowstone ingots. These are the ones we want right here. So let's add glowstone to the top. We'll add these to the bottom. I think you can even add more upgrades to it, but we just want to craft these right here. And there we go. We have the 16 that we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this right here. We're going to put in the osmium, the obsidian dust, refined obsidian dust, and then the glowstone ingot into here. And what this is going to do, also this is the only way to get this right here. This is a refined glowstone. That's the only way to get this. When we combine all three of these, we get a new metal. This is molten Osgo glass, which is a very, it's like a mid late, it's almost a late game metal, guys. This thing is super good. The glowstone is last. Here we go. Now we have molten Osgo glass, which is what we want on the bottom because we need to add that to this right here. This is, as you can see, an arrowhead cast. And with our cast complete, we can pick it up, take it over here, go to arrows. I always like doing this. And now we can create an arrow that does 14 attack damage. It gives us 386 ammo. It has 100 accuracy. Versus non-overworld mobs, it'll actually do 16 damage. And it has sassy, which can crit on players and bosses. As well as it has devil strength, which is the one that does. And then I can actually do 3 modifiers to it. This thing is so strong. For the arrow, we're gonna go like that. And then it was at 14. Okay, so 14 went to 15.5. 15.5 goes to 16.8. 16.8 goes to 18. 18. And then that should be it, right? Yeah, we just need more modifiers, but that's fine. So that's our arrow. Our arrow does 18.18 attack damage. This is without strength, by the way, which we have strength too. Before I upgrade this right here, let me test the damage of this one. So that does 14 to, let's shoot the body, because the body has probably the best armor, the chest piece. So that did 19 with the, why did you come over here? Huh. I don't know why this guy teleported. That's weird. Maybe my bow did something to make him teleport. I don't know. Alright, let's try this bow. This thing takes forever to shoot because it has really slow draw speed, but that is 40 points of damage. I'm thinking that's pretty good damage. Yeah, even at maximum speed, this thing takes forever to load and shoot. It does good damage, but the fact that it takes me like 3.5 seconds to load it is what's killing me. So that's what we're going to use the wyvern bow. We crafted our base wyvern bow, and then we can use the energy infuser to charge it up. As you can see, it has 4 million. And then right here, if you press control, it actually shows you what you can upgrade. So I can upgrade the draw speed, the arrow damage, and then the RF capacity. It uses RF every time it shoots, so you need the RF capacity so you can use it for longer without having to recharge it. But we can also upgrade it to this right here, which has a base RF capacity of 16 million. So let's upgrade it to this right here. In order to upgrade it, we need to use the fusion crafter and we need to make this recipe. That's why we made these awakened draconium. We made blocks, but the blocks turn into ingots. To craft this, we need to get to tier draconic, and we need 4 slots to be at that level. But first, let's make all the easy stuff. This is one of the easy things. We need 4 wyvern cores and 5 awakened draconium ingots. We have the ingots there. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's add these with the, what do we put? Another star in the middle. Okay. And there we go. It's all set up. So each of these need to individually have one of those. Then I added this right here because I need 9 of them in order to make this recipe. So if we go over here, we click start. This should be a very fast recipe. With one of them complete, we have our bonus. So I did make one of these. These are super easy. We just need the other stuff. Purple, purple, and then this is just gonna cost 4 of the awakened ingots. Perfect. So now that we have the 3 different items that we need in order to craft our bow, we need to upgrade our fusion crafting machine to draconic. In order to do that, we have these different injectors. You only upgrade the injectors. You do not need to upgrade the core. The core is, there's just one core, which is simple. The injectors is what you upgrade. The first one you craft like that. The second one you actually use 8 of these. You put a basic one in the middle that will upgrade to wyvern, and then you just use these materials. This is a block, and then these are made with 4 of these. So these are easy as well. So to craft this one, we need a full block of draconium, a bunch of diamonds, and then 2 cores. And since we need 4 of them, we can go ahead and divide these into 4. If you guys don't know what it looks like when it crafts, it first fills up the items over here with energy. Once the energy is like filled up all the way on each individual one, it'll then bring them to the middle. It'll do this crazy spiral thing with lightning, and then you'll get this. I did end up upgrading all 8 of them because I know I'm going to need them later, so I might as well do it now. We have the materials and we have the energy to go ahead and upgrade our bow. And as you can see, it's super fast because our batteries are super good. And from purple, it goes to yellow, which is now a draconic bow. As you can see, I have a profile. I changed mine to number pad 1, but default it's C. It is going to go like this. Auto fire is on. This is one of the main reasons why this bow is so good. This auto fire, guys, you just hold it and it'll automatically shoot out arrows. Pew, pew, pew. But I have no modifier, so that's what we need to do next. First, you need to craft the modifier, and then if you right click this, you go to fusion. It tells you what you need in order to upgrade it, and it's the base upgrade, or these upgrades work for every item that can allow it. And this is what it should look like. These are the items you need and in the order you need them. You need the bow in the middle. Ta-da! Then you go from left to right. Apples, apples. Then we want diamonds, diamonds. And then we want eyes of ender, eyes of ender. And now our bow should be able to accept the first upgrade. Click. So the reason why I put 8 in there is because there's different upgrades, and all the base upgrades use the same resources. So that's why we put 8 in there, because there's 4 different upgrades. So we're going to do all 4 of the first tier, and then I'll come back when we're done with all 4 of the second tier. And now we have a fully upgraded wyvern draconic bow. Oh yeah, one thing I did learn is that you don't destroy these when you use them, so you can reuse these. So you just need to make one of these, so don't make multiple like I did. I thought it destroyed it. It doesn't, which is kind of cool. And it's all set up. So we need to do, everything needs to be draconic. Remember, these little like things right here, they all have to be upgraded to draconic, or else it won't even show you being able to start the craft. And this is what it costs for each upgrade. So everything you see here, you need 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these to upgrade it all the way to the max. How fast is this? This one is kind of slow. This one requires 256 power, which is a lot of energy. Good. We have the energy though, so we should be okay. But dang, that's gonna put some damage on my batteries. Wow. So with over 1 million RF stored, we were able to upgrade everything and get this to 98% complete. But this is going to be maxed out in a matter of seconds. We got our fully upgraded bow. So let's go enchant and power this bad boy up. Alright guys, so I did some research as to what enchantments any bow can accept. Bows can accept these enchantments, plus they can accept like a couple more. Push is another that is used, that's knockback. I can get shimmer and stuff like that, but this one only accepts 3 of these enchantments. So this is what we're gonna end up with. We're gonna end up with the fully power 5 bow with the soulbound 3 with the infinity for 12 levels. That's really good. I will take it because the power 5 is all I really wanted. Everything else I just wanted to test it to see if it'll work. Alright guys, everything should be set up, so let's go ahead and spawn this beautiful chicken. Let's get ready to kill it now. The best way of killing this that I've done so far is I try to make like a ring around it. I try to put fans. I try to put it like everything like that you can imagine. The best way to do it is to just stay close to it and murder it. That's honestly the best way to do it. So here, let me show you guys. Break the shell, switch over, crack its egg, go underneath it, and just spam your arrows. Boom, 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 boom. It's gonna do like, it can actually fly, which is really cool. But that's it. We killed it. We took half heart, half damage, and that was it. That's how you very fastly kill this boss. Super easy. Oh my gosh. Look how many times we've killed it. We've killed it 16 times. Yeah. Definitely craft yourself a draconic bow. Upgrade it as much as you can. It doesn't even matter how strong it is. All that matters is that you enable this right here. This is what kills it. Auto fire is just too strong because all you have to do is hold it down. Boom! Boss is dead. So if you guys want to farm up some dragon hearts, dragon eggs, some scales, or anything like that, all you really need is some good armor. This bow right here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.